All right, let's try to write a story, illustrate it.
Sure.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do this thing. What's the story going to be about?
It's about a person who
A
um
person? Like a person? What kind of person?
not like um
Uh-huh.
um not like poor, but not like they're not rich people
Okay.
who
Yeah,
who
person. Like, how old is
yeah,
this person?
they're like, how old do you think they should be?
Dude, it's not my story.
Well, I don't know.
I need some help here. This is a rather simple question.
Okay, what about like 14?
All right, 14-year-old what?
Man,
It's a boy?
boy,
Okay.
who
Yeah,
does parkour
does
to get
parkour.
around the city
Parkour to get around the city. What
because
city does he live in?
he lives in Brooklyn.
All right, he lives in Brooklyn. That's cool. I like it. It's actually great. 14-year-old boy who does parkour to get a city lives in Brooklyn. Okay, so what's the problem? Presumably the story like it's about a
Yeah,
problem.
like so he used to get away with just like hopping on buildings and doing all this stuff, but then the police started
He used
realizing
to
that
do
he was
dangerous moves
yeah,
on
on
high
other people's
on
property,
other people's property, other people's
and
property,
people were noticing it, and
and people
eventually,
were
like the
complaining,
police, yeah.
and the police got involved.
So then he ran away.
So then he ran away from the police using parkour. What? Anything else?
um,
Does the story have a happy ending?
no, I don't know whose side is the good ending.
You like stories with happy endings?
Well, I don't know which one's the happy one.
Is there any humor in the story?
Yeah.
Okay, the story has humor.
Yeah. He fails.
He fails to do what?
He just falls down a lot of times.
He
Oh,
falls a lot
yeah. When he's getting chased,
when he's getting
but
chased.
sometimes it helps him.
I think we need a happy ending here. Trust me. People like happy endings.
Yeah, I like happy
There's
endings.
a happy ending.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens. Once upon a time, there was a teenager in Brooklyn who loved parkour. His name was, you got a name for him?
Um. hmm, Wait.
How about someone after, someone you know who actually does parkour? How about James or Jake? His name was Jake.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens.
Brooklyn.
It's a good parkour name. Jake was fearless, agile, and a little bit too daring for his own good. That sounds good. People watch from their windows, shaking their heads. That boy is going to get himself into trouble one day. And as predicted, that day came soon enough.
Officer.
Yeah, well, that's where I think this starts to go a little weird. He's doing acrobatics on a little garden. No. Instead of that, let's just get an illustration, shall we?
Yeah. Then you can have a moment of text afterwards.
Okay.
This is my favorite part. Jake, a 14-year-old boy from Brooklyn who's
An avid parkour enthusiast.
8.
I don't think he's 8 years old. Is that what it says? I missed it.
He says it's for his height is 4.2.
I don't think so.
Said he's 8.
It would be nice if we could check it. Scene description: a bundle of energy. Vaulting over a fence during a parkour chase. Action shot mid jump. Could be cool. Fingers crossed.
It says he's 8.
Dude. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. What do you think? It's
I like
pretty.
his shorts.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's a great start. That's cool. All right.
That's Brooklyn.
That's Brooklyn. I think we should. I think we should stop here. Actually, I think we should stop here and pick this up another night. What do you think? You want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, you sure?
Mhm.
All right. So then you got to tell me what happens next. The last thing we wrote was the boy is going to get himself into trouble one day, and as predicted, that day came soon enough. So, so what comes next? How do we start writing the next part? It was October. How about that? That's good.
Yeah.
And it was raining, right?
Mhm. He
And
slipped.
Jake
Slipped.
was doing what he always did. And give me some names of parkour moves. Kong,
Gainer.
gainers. What else?
Um.
Trinity.
Yeah.
Trinity what? Trinity flips? Kong
Precisions.
vaults?
Precisions.
Precisions?
Precision. All types of precisions.
Precision jumps?
And all types of precisions.
And all types of precisions. Okay. Everything. He was feeling the flow, right?
Mhm.
Let's see what happens next.
Okay, I mean, he could slip.
But this day was a little different. As Jake took a daring leap from one rooftop to another, he accidentally knocked over Mrs. Bernstein's prize flower pot. Within seconds, he heard her shouting from below. Grumbling and mumbling, Mrs. Bernstein called the police. Jake felt a lump of fear in his gut, but he couldn't let the police catch him, so he took off over the slick rooftops. So began his most amusing, most unruly, but also most exciting chase with the Brooklyn PD, Police Department. Yet. I don't know. Do you like that?
Yeah.
So we took off over the rooftops. I don't like the last sentence, but I like that. The slick rooftops. And they were getting slicker. Getting slicker. With each passing second as the rain continued to fall. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. All right. Until
he slipped.
He slipped.
And ended up right next to the head of the head police department guy.
And he found himself on the ground looking up into the serious face of the chief of the Brooklyn Police Department. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I really like where this is going. Let's see. Jake, this needs to stop, the police chief said sternly, pointing at the mess Jake had made. The corner of his mouth twitched upwards as if he was trying very hard not to chuckle. Oh, that's good. I like this. Jake was muddy and spluttering, looking anything but his usual dashing self. After a few more tumble slips in a field full of mud during his escape, let's say it was less escape and more comedy of errors. It was more of Jake sliding around than running from the police. By the end, despite the lecture, even the police had to admit it was the funniest chase they had ever been on. That's good. Let's see what we got for an illustration. Let's cross our fingers.
Hope it's Sam.
Miss Bernstein. Species human. Resident of Brooklyn who loves her prized flower pot.
72.
She's 5'3".
That's pretty short.
She's full of vitality. She has no facial hair. Chief species bear. That does not look good. A large bear. That's not good.